Hi, it's Bridgette. Welcome to Above Life channel. That's the wrong channel. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. Geez, do you think maybe I should be recording a video on my other channel today? I don't know, maybe. Let's try again. Okay. Hi, it's Bridgette. Welcome to Fairy Grasshopper channel. Today we're going to do a card reading for you. So, turn on your intuition, okay? And take in the information that is most relevant for you. Not everything is going to resonate with you. And that's okay, because I am not your intuition. You are. I just am a starting point here. What I share is a place to start and to begin. This is a deck that we're going to be using today. This is one of the decks that I enjoy using very, very much by Denise Linn. I will put a list of other decks by Denise Linn, including this one, the Soul Coaching deck, in the description below if you're interested in them. All right, so I got a 3-card spread. Right away, the first thing I see, because I'm very clairvoyant, I'm super visual. I always have been visual and just about everything, you know? And so right away, I'm noticing the color themes. Blue, love blue. Oh, hello, third eye blue. I love blue, vision, clairvoyance. Oh, green, love you too. Abundance, prosperity, earth, energy. And then here, we got both. We got the blue and the green. So, dunk, dunk, dunk. It feels like one stream of consciousness, another stream of consciousness, and then the combination or the alignment. So, one thing that you're working on, another thing that you're working on. Seems like sometimes you have to make a choice between this thing or that thing as far as where to spend your time. If it's a project, you know, if it's like you're building a garden, if it's something like work related, whatever it might be, you have to choose your time between this or that. If it's, I'm going to, I was going to say my kid's soccer game, but right now there's like no soccer going on. But if you're going to something with your child versus, oh, I have to do something for a work project that has to be done, or I have a deadline for my class that I'm taking an online class, that kind of a thing. Like choose between this or that. Let's talk about that. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say I have to choose for my time, where I spend my time between this and that? What is this? The first thing that comes through. Okay, let it come up. And what is that? The second thing that comes through. Usually what happens, if you pay attention to this questioning, is the first thing that comes up is what I want to do. And the second thing that comes up is what I feel like I have to do. So one is more desirable than the other. Now, for some of you, it might be the opposite. You might think of what you have to do first and then allow yourself to think about what you want to do. So you're choosing between something you have to do or you want to do, or what you want to do and what you have to do. Either way, it's usually a feeling of a desire, what you want inside, where there's more energy flow state, versus what you feel like you need to be doing, which is usually your mind. When I say I should do this, I should, that means your brain is involved in making judgments or value statements. Now, you might need to be doing something with that should. However, on the flip side of that, underneath that, there is often a desire that is not being met, or a need that is not being met deep within your core. So even with that, I should do this, there's a desire often that is somehow related to it. And so you're making a decision kind of between spending your time on this or that. I hope this is making sense to you. I wish I was in a session with you right now privately, and then I would just talk to you about what this is or means for you personally. But since we're here on YouTube, on Fairy Grasshopper channel, you guys have to use your own interpretation. That's why I said turn on your intuition. So focus. Let's start here. This is the third eye. This is the vision. What is the vision that you hold for yourself? What is the vision that you are... No. That sounds too, no. Let's ask this. Clarity. The word focus is really powerful, and it feels like, okay, I got to focus, I got to work. This feels hard. Focus feels hard, feels difficult. It feels unattainable. Focus feels like perfection right now. Let's be honest, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Hey, who's with me? Focus feels like perfection. So let's use the word clarity. And let's imagine this gorgeous blue energy as the night sky. And this gorgeous star, like you in the sky, shining down your light. This reminds me of full moon energy, and the full moon brings clarity. And so too, for you, this might be a message for you about paying attention to the cycles. When are you more able to focus? Some people are really productive in the evening. Some people are more productive during the day. Some people during different seasons, like in the summer, you can get a lot done. And then during the winter time, maybe not quite as active. Take advantage of those energetic times, the high times and the times that you are much more slow paced, because that is a peaceful time of rest that is much needed. So it's the balance of the two. Let's read the words here. All of my thoughts are directed toward my highest good. You know, notice it doesn't say my highest goal, right? Mind, good, goodness. Now let's flip over here to this other energy, delight. This card just feels very abundant. It feels like luck, opportunity. And actually, I'm going to say a deity comes in, Lakshmi. Lakshmi works with money in part and many, many, many other things. She's a Hindu goddess aspect. Look her up, Lakshmi, if you are interested in learning more. I delight. Delight. This is interesting. Delight. So delight, the light is what this feels like to me. And this was the light, honoring the light within you here on this little clarity vein here in this clarity channel. Delight, the light of abundance is here and now with you. This is you and your spirit guide. This is you and your higher self. This is your human self and your spirit self. There's two sides, there's two parts. Sometimes, like I said in the beginning, when you're trying to make a decision between what you have to do or you feel like you need to do and what you want to do, the desire and the should, it does feel like there's a bit of a competition or a struggle or conflict between those two parts. And that is normal. There is a normal contrast that will show up for you. But here, this goes to show that these are two parts of the same coin. These are both parts of you, the should and the desire. They're all parts of the wholeness of you. You don't really ultimately, in the moment, you might choose to focus or work on one over the other. But overall, you will do all of it. It's all part of you. It's all important to you in some way, shape, or form. So this is abundance. And that positive relationship is filled with light. That's how this feels to me. All right, so let's just read. This one says, I delight in everything in my world, and divine joy fills me. So for me right now, reading this is kind of tough for me to really, I don't want to say agree with, but this feels really pie in the sky to me right now. So what I would focus on, if you're kind of in that space, like, oh yeah, easy for you to say, whoever makes these cards, yeah, easy for you to say, divine universe. I don't really feel like that right now. I don't really feel delightful. It's okay. Focus on what you can gain from these cards, from the images, from the energy, from the colors. Green is also a healing color. And wouldn't it be delightful to have some healing vibrational energy? Green is also Archangel Raphael. So this card is a double for you. Okay, a double. We got Lakshmi, abundance, prosperity, that luck energy. And then we've got the green of Archangel Raphael for healing, for helping you with healing, whether it be emotional healing during stressful times, turbulent times here, or whether it be physical body health and wellness. Now, this third card that comes in, let's bring this real close here. Let's take a look at this one. This combines the two parts of you, what you feel like you have to be doing, you must do, your must-dos, your shoulds, and your desires. What you want to be doing, where you want to focus, where you want to spend your time. I keep using the word focus. Isn't that crazy? Focus is like a laser pointer, isn't it? I know it's tough. It's a mind word, but it keeps coming back in because it must be coming back in because the mind must need to hear it in order to accept the message. That's how it feels to me. So feeling into this energy, let's take a look at the imagery first. What do you resonate with most? Instantly, I am drawn to the clouds. I love the clouds. I love to watch the clouds If you are like when I'm out for a walk, when I'm sitting outside, when I'm doing a session outside, it just calms me down. I call them my sky dancers. They change. It's like art in the sky. It's gorgeous. And especially when it's just so blue and, oh, it's just awesome. The sky is that perfect color blue. That's what this reminds me of. I share those, by the way, some of my sky pictures on Bridgette and Inspired, which is on social media on my Instagram channel. Instagram, yeah. Bridgette Inspired. Anyway, so I look at the energy of the sky, and the sky is limitless possibilities. It's like, what's possible here? All parts of me, all parts of you can work together in unity, can be connected in wholeness. All parts of you, limitless. We are limitless. We are expanded. I also am noticing this just little yellow flower. This is solar plexus or spirit. This is your intuition. Remember I said turn on that intuition? This is that intuition energy. The fact that her hair is red, she reminds me of one of my spirit guides, Margaret, who shows up in two different ways for me personally. First, she was a Celtic guide, like from Ireland. She was one of my very, very first guides ever. Had the most beautiful voice ever. Just, love her. And we had a past lifetime together. And so she is awesome, but she also shows up as a sea turtle, as a totem animal of a turtle, and has been a guide connected to the earth element for me. So over time, I see her more, I don't see her like this. I see her more as the turtle now, as a sea turtle. So it just depends on where you're at in your journey, by the way, you guys. All right, so let's read, see if we can pull out any of these words that you might want to journal about. Oh yeah, I said journal. Yes, she did say journal, because you guys, deepen the learning, man. This is like free coaching stuff you're getting here. Freedom to make the most of this moment. I am joyously awake. Wow, look, joy is showing up all over the place here. I would like me some of that. Can I put some of that in my coffee? That'd be great. Can I have a shot of that joy? I am joyously awake and aware. Oh, you guys, it's a powerful word, aware. Whew, that's a really powerful word. And ready for anything. Okay, you guys, you don't have to be ready for anything else because we've already been in the readiness of everything. Let's be honest here. Ready for anything. Yeah, ready for anything. You are. You're ready for opportunity. Are you ready? I don't think so. You're not going to convince me right now. You know why? Because it's hard to feel abundant, isn't it? It's hard to actually believe this as a state of being that you can connect to right here, right now. If you don't feel like that, if you're feeling pressure and it's hard to focus and you're really feeling some pressure here, this can be hard to really believe. And I understand that if it is. So what I'm going to ask for you today is to just feel into one of these cards, one of the aspects of these cards, whether it's the star, the beam of light, the beautiful blue. Maybe this reminds you of water and calming energy. Maybe you like the energy vibration of earth and you're connected to that. Maybe it's the actual birds itself and they remind you of springtime and you love the spring. Maybe over here it's the clouds. Maybe it's the beautiful yellow flower, like your spirit, your intuition. Maybe it's the powerful awakening energy that's happening right now. Maybe it's this power word aware that you're connecting to. Whatever you connect to here, I gave you a ton, you guys, a ton of different ways to interpret this card reading. There's not one right way. There's only what's right for you today. Go ahead and put in the comments below what stands out for you here. Again, this is the Soul Coaching deck by Denise Linn. I will put a link to this and her other decks that I love in the description below for you as well. This is Bridgette. Thanks so much for being here on Free Grasshopper. I hope this has inspired your spirit, given you some hope today, encouragement to live your life. It's your life after all. It's your life, so live it. Just live it. But don't leave before you subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that you don't miss new videos, whether it be a card reading, a word rock reading, or other fun, interesting psychic vlogging videos. Thanks for watching.